Every masterpiece begins with a choice. Will pain destroy you, or will it transform you? Some people become prisoners of their darkest emotions. Others become legends because of them. So here's the question: can you consciously access your shadow without letting it consume your life? Today, we continue our journey into the hidden psychology and esoteric symbolism of creativity.
In our last episode, we explored the idea that our shadow contains emotions we often suppress: fear, anger, shame, grief, and desire. But the shadow isn't just a storage room for negative emotions. Many traditions describe it as a hidden reservoir of potential. Think about a volcano. Most of its power lies beneath the surface. The same may be true of the human mind. The emotions we avoid often carry incredible energy. The challenge is learning to direct that energy instead of being controlled by it. In psychology, expressing difficult emotions through art, writing, or music can be a healthy form of emotional processing. In many spiritual traditions, this transformation is described symbolically as transmuting lower states into higher ones.
Ancient alchemists claimed they could transform lead into gold. Many historians now believe this was also a metaphor. The lead represented the heavier aspects of the human experience: fear, loss, suffering. The gold represented wisdom, self-knowledge, and transformation. In this symbolic sense, every artist becomes an alchemist. A songwriter transforms heartbreak into lyrics. A filmmaker transforms trauma into stories. A painter transforms silence into color. The darkness doesn't disappear. It changes form. That's the essence of creative transformation.
Yet there is another side to the story. History is filled with brilliant artists who struggled with addiction, destructive behavior, or emotional turmoil. It's tempting to believe that suffering itself creates genius. But that isn't necessarily true. Often, what creates powerful art is not suffering alone, it is the ability to reflect on it, shape it, and communicate it. Without that process, pain can overwhelm instead of inspire. The lesson isn't to seek darkness. The lesson is to learn from it.
How can someone begin transforming difficult emotions into something meaningful? Here are 3 approaches that many creators use. First, observe your emotions instead of running from them. Before writing a song or creating art, ask yourself, what am I really feeling? Second, give those emotions a form. Write, draw, compose, dance. Create something that expresses what words alone cannot. Third, reflect after creating. Don't just make art. Ask what it reveals about you. Sometimes your greatest teacher is the work you didn't know you were capable of making. Creativity doesn't erase pain, but it can help transform how we relate to it.
The shadow is neither your enemy nor your master. It is a part of being human. Some people bury it, some people fear it, and some learn to transform it into something that serves themselves and others. Perhaps that's why the greatest works of art often feel so alive. They don't pretend darkness doesn't exist. They show us that even in our deepest struggles, there is the possibility of meaning. But our journey is only beginning. In episode 3, we'll explore one of the oldest ideas in music and mysticism: Can sound itself influence the human mind? From sacred chants to modern music, we'll examine why certain sounds seem to move us so deeply, and where science and esoteric traditions agree, and where they differ. Until then, keep creating, because sometimes the brightest light is discovered only after we've learned to understand the shadows.